Welcome to Transport Fever 2. In this video we are going to carry on working on the Chapter 1 campaigns, and if we go into select, we are going to be doing mission 4, the Pacific Paradise.
An unassuming spot with an auspicious name, Topolobampo, with a climate milder than anywhere else. Plains as fertile as the Garden of Eden, and in the mountains, untold riches. The perfect place to make a utopia come true. A life of freedom and equality for all.
So we've gone back to North America. Looks like we're actually in Mexico rather than the USA. And we've got 3 bonus tasks: taking the weight off people's feet, the fastest worm in Mexico, love stories, and marriage matters. So we're just going to get straight in. Pacific Paradise, Chapter 1, Mission 4. So our first mission is to deliver 30 logs to Topolobampo, and while that was actually going, I was having a look round, and this looks very much like the log farm. I think this mission represents a step forward now from the previous 3 missions. I think those initial 3 missions were effectively learning the basics. Now we've got to start to put what we've learned into practice. Now, my instinct is we better find out where the logs have got to go to. And I suppose where are the commodities? So we've got to have the logs there. So we've got to really start to learn. Okay, so the logs need to get into this area here, and we've got that. Now I could put a train in here, but the trouble is if we put a train in, well, they're going to have to then use carriages to deliver the logs. So it seems a bit pointless, to be honest. So I think what we're going to do is we need a posh road, or I don't really want to go out this way. My instinct is to go this way. 40 kilometers, 60 kilometers. I think we're going to just come out like that. Not that, considering we're using wagons, the speed of the wagons are never going to get up to 60 kilometers anyway, so I'm just going to connect that up like that. And we're going to need a modular truck station. Just drop that. I think if we drop that in about, now we're going to have to take logs up to there, aren't we? I would guess. I think if we put that there, small tram stop. And let's just get back to my instinct is to put that in about there. Then it means we can set up a new line from here. And then that will come in. Don't really like that there. I'd rather have the trucks come in on this path here. There is a way you can put in a, what is it, buildings. I'm sure there is a way that you can put one of these in. Put that in. We're come in this way, don't we? So I've never done this once before, and it's fun though. That's Walnut Street. So if we put in, so that should now bring the trucks in round that way, and it means they won't be coming through here. They'll just be servicing this area here, and we'll just call that logs to town. And of course the next thing we're going to have to do is put in a trams. Oh, so we're going to be building trams in this. That could be cool. My instinct is to have the... We're bound to be having to put some more trucks into this area, but then maybe we'll have it here, so they don't have to take so long to get out to there. And we've got to buy some vehicles. Looks like the only things we got is horse-drawn carts. And I think we'll just buy about 6 of those to start with. And of course we're going to assign those to logs to town and get them running. So what we're going to do now is just get up to here. And are we accumulating any logs just yet? We've got 8 in there just at the moment. We're just going to let the trucks roll forward. I've got no idea what the next mission is going to be. But my instinct is that we've got to send some... We're going to have to send logs up to here. The silver mine for some reason. So I wonder if there's a... We can argue that we can put the road up that way straight away. I think I'm going to do that. Just so that we can occupy the time. Yeah, streets... And I think maybe we're just going to go for a simpler road here. Yeah, I'm just going to come that way. Oops. Cancel. Now I could probably do this with trains, but there's part of me that says these distances aren't far enough to justify using trains. Now, we may use it, and obviously this is a silver mine, isn't it? Yeah, it's a silver mine. It's got, so we could possibly use a train to come to the silver mine here. But then again, that's got a road there, so I think what we'll probably do, tram settings, yes, electric tram. Okay. I think we're just going to do a little bit of road building while things are happening. Just in case. I mean, I'm spending money that I don't know if I need to spend, but I think that will work. So how's my trucks doing? Yeah, okay. The trucks are coming in here quite nicely. Right, we've delivered 10. And I think things are going quite well. And so we got, I mean, we could connect up across to there and get the silver flowing. What have we got up here in El Fueto? What's that? That looks like that could be a future mission. What do you need? You need cactus to make, what's this?
Alps, okay. Growing and thriving. Thanks to the high quality materials, the buildings that have gone up look downright stately. The first settlers have moved in, and everyone is working busily to make the perfect society a reality. But a fulfilled life includes more than just work. Physical well-being, fun, and amusement are just as important.
Okay.
Make sure that the municipal facilities of Topolobampo are furnished with the necessary consumables. May health and a zest for life pave the way.
Find out what cargo is needed in the hotel and the hospital. Okay, so what's this?
The men and women of the colony are
so they
strong
need
and healthy.
20 alcohol in the hospital.
If an emergency were to arise, it must be ensured that the surgical instruments at the hospital are guaranteed germ-free.
Okay.
Medical-grade alcohol can be manufactured for this purpose from the large numbers of cactuses on hand.
So this is alcohol as opposed to the... Okay.
The city of the future.
And we've got to make silver spoons, so we definitely need an ability to deliver silver here to make spoons to deliver this. Okay. I think I am going to go the road route. I just can't see the point of having.
The kind they have in all the glamorous cities would suit Topolobampo to a T.
We've got to build a
Give
streetcar.
them
Oh, well,
The streetcar is a good thing.
we'll worry about that
For
in
on
the...
no account should what the draft horses leave behind be allowed to end up in front of the town's prestigious buildings.
Okay, so we've got a silver mine there, so we're gonna... Oh, wait, we haven't got a connection here yet. So we have to put in a building modular truck stop here. I can put this there. And of course what we're gonna have to do is put one down here. I think might need a railway through here, so I think we'll put the truck stop on. That's actually the shorter distance, isn't it? So actually now let's just put the truck stop bang opposite like that. Why have I got all these lines? What's... I don't know what these lines are, but I don't want them. I've deleted something that's should be there. Apologies. And silver line. Call that the silver line. And what we're going to do is get... these truck stops are quite a long way away. I think we can do this. And we're just going to get... We'll probably push the boat out a little bit more for this. And okay. Allocate you to the silver line. It says here, by no account should the draft horses leave what behind. So that's the... Yeah. Find out what's... Question is, do I put a... So we got that there. What we need down here is a drop-off point. Do I put it inside the circle or not? I think that's in line, so I think we can go there. And what we're going to do is pick up there and drop off. That's actually got a drop-off point. Okay, Walnut Street. Did I drop something there? I want you there. Okay, it looks almost like that is actually being put in for us soon. Okay, we're just going to add you there. And call you the spoon line. Okay. And what we're going to do is allocate. We're going to have a lot of trucks running around here, which is slightly worrying. I'm going to allocate 5 those. And you're going to get allocated to the spoon line. And we're going to see if I can get in here. I'm going to delete that there. Let's have a quick look at the factory. Got nothing yet. I suppose they haven't quite got there yet. We'll just keep an eye on this just for the moment. Now we've got the cactus line here. I suppose we could go for a train up to here and use trains to supply the alcohol. Yeah, I think we will go trains with here. Buildings. What we got here? Modular terminus for cargo. It's gonna... I mean, it wouldn't be a train line. Well, it wouldn't be Transport Fever if we didn't have some form of train. We got a train line there. Now I'm not sure whether we'd bring the train line through, so like if I change to this one and is that connected? It looks like it's connected. It'd be very difficult to tell sometimes. And I'm just going to right, we're going to need to build this in relatively short sections so that I think if we come up like that and just whoops, didn't mean to do that. So we've got train station from there to there. And we're going to move that from there to there. This is going to be the cactus line. Actually, I saw someone actually making videos and they were actually using like T and R for the actual, to indicate what type of line that was on. Oh, we're going to need a, always forgetting about the terminus. I think I've got to try it. I mean, we're now kind of freebasing a little bit, so we're going to put that there. I'm determined to put this in properly. We actually get a proper train in here. It gripes me to have a single line train, so what we're going to have here, wow, we've got quite a selection of trains. That's 75, that's 60. Now attractive effort, I mean that's expensive though, isn't it? Well, I mean, we got 48 million. I mean, to be honest, we are shipping very basic cargo, so I don't think we need to. We've got here, so we're going to need some box cars. I mean, each one carries 7. I mean, we only need 40 to supply that. I don't think we actually need that many, so we'll buy a train and we're going to allocate you to the cactus line. So we've got the train coming up here. How much alcohol have you got? We've got the alcohol flowing up to there. Now my instinct is to just build a road across here and feed into this area here. But to do that, we're going to need to put a truck stop in, aren't we? Bit of a fail here. Can I put a street in? No, it's not going to get past there, is it? Okay, we're going to have to come build my first. Okay, we're going to build a bridge across here and into here. And I think what I'm actually going to do this time is we're going to put a truck stop up here. And I think we can afford another truck stop. And we're going to put a drop-off point here, and that's actually just, if I put it there, that will do. Oops. Didn't mean to put that in. So we need, so we got there, we need to bring the alcohol down to here, to back to roads. pick up a new line from here, and we're going to bring you down to here. Alcohol, can't remember how to spell alcohol. Call it the alcohol line. And what we're going to have to do is get out of that. We're going to allocate, buy some bit more vehicles. Again, I'm not going to buy too many. I think we'll buy about 6 on this line. Okay, we'll buy 7 actually. No. So I think we got the line set up now. So we got train delivering up to here. We got we're getting some there. You've got 2 alcohol, which is then going to move it down to this area. So we're slow. We got to build. What's that now? Preventing odors. Build a streetcar. How the heck do we build a? What on earth is a streetcar? We've got trams. Trams are streetcars, aren't they? We got here. Upgrade streets as tram tracks. But we can't have them inside of the. Okay, this. This has got slight overtures of city skylines, actually, isn't it? Let's just go that way. And there's the hotel there, so I don't think we've got to build the line that big, have we? And I think we probably bring the line out that way. We've got near the hotel and hospital. Okay, so we've now, so there's the, well, we've connected those up, so but we don't, I think we'll just put a few lines in. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to see. Okay, we'll put. Okay, you can't put. I think I'll mess this up completely, haven't I? You can't put it there, because that will put the. Just put one there, and delete that one. Okay, see if we can get a new line in. We connect that to that to that, and okay, it's cancelled. Remove that. And I think what we'll do is put in a tram stop there and add a station. So there's that. Not sure if this is going to be particularly that efficient tram line. And what we're going to have to do now is put in a tram station. A tram depot. Right, so put the tram depot up here, and I'm just gonna, oops, and buy vehicles. Got horse-drawn trams, horse-drawn streetcar, electric. Well, we're not electrified, so we're just gonna have to. We'll put in again. We'll put about 5 in. And I'm just going to allocate those to tram line. So we've got our tram line running around here, and everything's running relatively smoothly. How are we doing here? Okay, We've got plenty of spoons coming in. And how's the alcohol line going? Okay, so I think things are running quite well. We're making a small profit. And again, I think this is where the focus does have to shift a little bit now. Away from just learning and messing about. We need to start thinking a little bit about... Whoops. Still can't get the hang of this camera. I think I'm okay with the moving around this way. It's still the rotation and zoom in that's having the effect. Right, we carried one person round the town in our tram line. How's our log farm going? What have we got here? Got loads of logs. My instinct is to start shipping logs up there, but do I really need to? Okay, we carried 4 people on our tram line. I mean, we're getting there. So the hospital's getting the alcohol. And the hotel's getting the silver spoons.
The street is amazing, except that it doesn't stop where people want to go. To advanced technology, the line could run in the center of town without horse manure lying around everywhere.
Okay. Switch the line to electrical operation and transport 10 people to each of the hotel and hospital. That's an interesting question. How do we actually upgrade it? Can we upgrade it? So, buildings, right? Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, I've changed it to electric. That upgrade. But I'm seeing no idea. I mean, this says upgrade. So we're going to kind of click it out and back again. We have to demolish it and then just put it back again. Well, we're just going to find out. So we're going to have to... Okay, where's the line manager? I think there's a line manager over here, isn't there? Okay. Silver spoon line. Oh, these are vehicle stats. That's the line manager. Got the tram line here. Can we actually manage vehicles? Can we actually upgrade these? Clone all vehicles, send all vehicles to depots, sell all vehicles. Okay. Well, I've only got one. Okay. Well, I've only got one vehicle on the tram line. Okay. Well, I've only got one.
Wonderful. Fundamental needs of the community are provided for.
Okay, no horse.
Even more is being produced than the colony needs for itself. To enable prosperity to the surpluses produced so diligently and with lots of enthusiasm ought to be exported. Earnings from the export trade would be helpful during this crucial phase.
Buy new vehicles.
Because several investments to the benefit of one and all still lie ahead. Decide which commodity you want to export overseas for the benefit of society.
Okay, we've got export alcohol, export silver spoons. I think probably the silver spoons are more efficient.
Silver spoons from the legendary silver mines in the Sierra Madre are going to be a major export hit.
So we've got to now move ship silver spoons down to there. We've got loads of silver spoons going here, but the trouble is we've got this depot's a little bit crowded, so maybe we need to expand this a little bit. We expand this.
There are simply too many bachelors hanging around on the streets of Topolobampo.
Okay,
It's
you're going a little bit too
enormous
fast, game.
activity. That's why you should see to it that their rambunctious ways are tamed. And what better way than the responsible task of starting a family?
Okay.
When people get married, they have
Range.
children, and then they become law-abiding and straight-laced. You ought to help out a bit on the subject of romance, so that it won't be long before wedding bells are ringing.
Does that bring 10 people to the romantic viewing platform? Okay, we'll get round to that. We've got to plant some trees.
Thanks to the miracle of electricity, now
Okay.
the streetcar can service all the importance. As if that weren't enough, with
I've got a
less
route to put in.
fragrance too.
Just going to put a new line in. We're going to start from there. And we're going to just deliver the... Okay, we can't actually do anything just here. What we're going to do is buildings. Got truck unload stop there. Back to new line. And I'm just going to add a station there. We'll use spoon export. And I think what we'll do is we'll buy the so again we're just going to put about 6 on these. We're going to put you on spoon export. Oops. I mean, it's a little bit of a long way down, but I mean the roads are flowing. Kind of a bit worried about all the trucks going in and out of here. So can we configure? Can we put a road there, and where's all the roads gone? Oh, it's we bring you. I don't want electricity. I want ordinary. No. But you can go that way. Road. Oh, they're not going to do it, are they? Because they're going to go in and out there. You're going to come in. Actually, this needs to be the other way round. Okay, we've got to delete here. For some reason that's the opposite way round. So, see if you will come in that way. Right, we'll just leave that for the moment. Right, what we've got to do is we've got to export silver spoons. I'm assuming that export route's going to be running pretty well. Just by line manager frequency. Why I've only got one truck on the. Oh, looks like they're actually exporting spoons now. What am I doing here? Carry arrange when it's carried. Okay, let's get rid of that. Where is this, what we call it thing? The, well, there's something up here. There's a bit of road here. Is this it? So we're going to have to connect this with a road. Another bit of road. Wow, we build a lot of roads in this. Wow. Bit of a mistake there. Just blown a vast amount of cash. Don't like that at all. We'll get some of the money back. Yeah. Oops. I'm just gonna hook you up to there. Oops, lost the orientation again. We're exporting 5 spoons. What we got to do? Plant some trees. How the heck do we plant trees? What we got here? That's ships. What's this? Assets. Paint tools. Okay, oh, never really looked at this. Okay, it says we got trees here. So okay, so it looks like we've got to plant trees here. Plant them over there, it's not there. Presume we've now got to carry people from... Oops. Right, where's the residential area? Okay, private transport. Actually got people travelling up to there. Public transport. Oh, we could have put a boat down here. So it looks very much like there's a residential area there. In fact, it's just... I'm building a little bit of a road network here. I can see that. Let's just put that there. And then what we're going to do is put in... we put in... Well, we're going to keep the horses away from. If we put in... If we put a... Say if we... The road will come in here. If we put a... one there. And... maybe one about there. And then we'll set up lines from... Oops. Nope. Can we just put a tram stop in up here? Okay. It's just, can we do it all with tram stops or bus stops? Probably a better way of saying it. Okay. We could have actually reused the originals, couldn't we? And, Washington Street, 11th Street. Okay, this line's coming up that way. I don't really want that. Well, a waypoint out there, and then we're going to add a station here after Johnson Street, and then that will pull this line onto this area here. Okay. Buy vehicles, and I think we're just going to... If I got to put a tram all the way out here, that seems ridiculous. Why can't I buy... Okay, if I come to here, and buy vehicles. Okay, so we can only use trams. Just put that in there. And this is expensive. Got a tram track there. I've got a route there. If I put a route in there, I think that covers it. So if we, I think we just have some horse-drawn ones. We'll just buy about 4 of those. I'm just going to. Well, what are you? Got here. Got no problems with that. Are you leaving? Not sure why I've got. Why have I got these? Who are you? Okay, I've got some trams here that I don't need. Let's just sell these. I've obviously bought trams that I don't need, so I'm gonna get rid of those. Get that tidy. Really feel the need to improve the export line. We don't seem to be exporting that much. I mean, how many spoons have we got here? Wow, we've got so many. Right, so what we need to do now is come to the line manager, spoon exports. How can I put trucks on? I've only got one truck here. Okay. Buy vehicles. I think we're gonna. Whoops. I'm gonna buy. Spoon export. We're gonna. I don't think I actually allocated those properly. I think we're probably gonna get so many vehicles on the line now. It's probably going to be ridiculous. Cargo. Yeah, we've got 28 on there now on the spoon export line. Not sure why it's saying it's 105 logs there. Yeah, plus 16. Yeah, I've gone a little bit ridiculous there, but I mean, we got the money. We still got 46 million, so we're okay. And the city's going. We've got people traveling. Is there anyone coming out here? Is this line actually working? What are you? Carrying logs. What we got here? Who are you? That's Mark Williams. We're carrying somebody. I don't know where they are. Oh, there they are. We got our tram line trundling out here. They got 2 people on. I mean, I don't know what's to look at up here. It actually looks like the line is actually electrified, so I could have electrified the line. I think we got to work a little bit on the tram line. A little bit worried about here. We got a traffic jam here. Yeah. Maybe we need to expand this a bit. Okay, let's just expand that a little bit. see if we can improve this a bit.
Fantastic. The export business is on target. Only very few prefer looking for quarrels and being idle. It's no loss of town. But precautions should be taken that others don't do the same. More exports mean more prosperity too. And as a result, more satisfaction for the whole colony so that nobody else will want to move away. The increase in exporting silver spoons requires more silver. And all that requires is to dig deeper. It can be stabilized with logs. A tried and true method from the Wild West.
Okay, so we got, this is this log delivery line. I just really want to work on this area here. There's got to be a way of doing this.
Instead of using all the alcohol solely for medical purposes, special guests could be served a small glass of it too. As they say in Mexico, liquor doesn't hit the spot unless there's a worm in it. Set off to find the tangy critters that spend their days underground.
Okay, so we got to go looking for critters.
Tasty worms can't be found just anywhere. A Mexican market vendor, Senora, thinks there might be a good chance of nabbing some halfway between the forest and the sawmill. You hurry.
Hey, stop harassing me. I've got think. I've got. Oh, I'm putting tram lines down again. Never mind. Will that change the route? No. That one's changed, but this one hasn't. Maybe that would just improve it a little bit. Let's just get down to... So we've got to expand the mines, which means we need to put a route between here. So another new line. This should be relatively straightforward. Can't we? Okay. Why can't I? Okay, we'll just put a delivery point in then. Truck delivery point. Let's delete you. New line. Go from there to there. And what we need to do is allocate some trucks. And again, I don't think we're going to need too many. We're just going to put about 4 on them. And again, I've got a whole load of trucks in here. 3, 4. Let's just sell off these. I don't know where they're coming from, but there's no point having them. So we planted trees, we've got to follow the queue, we've got to expand the mine, which I think we've done. And we've now got to, what's this? Find highlighted area.
Love was short-lived.
Okay.
The brand new parents are constantly getting in each other's hair. And there's no end to the children's hollering and crying.
Okay.
In comparison, those bachelors hanging around were actually pretty harmless.
Unfortunate. So we got a bonus there. So we got to follow the clue. What clue are we looking for? Highlight area south and forest and dig for worms there. Okay, where is... We've got to dig for worms, but where have we got... Oh, there's a... Okay, I presume digging involves terrain tools. I think this is starting to teach us the terrain tools.
Our informer is
Okay.
certain they're still here a moment ago, but the worms seem to have disappeared just as fast back near town.
Can we see anything on the... Oh, there we are. We...
Nothing doing.
Okay.
Again. They must truly be the speediest worms in all of Mexico.
Speediest worms of all.
Maybe you'll have more luck at the seaside by one of the many bays.
So we're looking for...
The people prospected too greedily and too deep. Who knows what they aroused in the darkness? In any case,
Okay.
the shaft caved in. Aye, aye, aye. You've finally caught them. The speediest worms in Mexico.
the speediest worms in Mexico. Okay, thank you, game. It's got the mine is caved in. Unfortunate.
Oh my. Despite all your efforts, Topolobampo goes under in a sorry state. Maybe the human race simply isn't ready yet for a life in paradise. So that ideally no one will ever be reminded of this sad episode in the history of mankind. It seems like a good idea to erase any traces of this experiment.
Pardon?
It's the only way to enable future generations to start all over again. The remaining stocks of the manufactured goods shouldn't go to waste. The Mexican population is grateful for those kinds of handouts, and you don't end up with nothing to show for it.
Okay, so we got to sell remaining stock. So we got to send alcohol, and well, that should be quite straightforward. So if whoops, no. So if we right, okay, we're gonna have to build some kind of well. So if we just build a truck stop. Actually, we just need a delivery point, don't we? So, so we're just going to new line. Is this because this is full? What have we got there? What is in here? What is this? Okay. Add a station to there. No. Okay, delete that. Delete that. What is in here? Finish line. Right. Add a station to there. That's better. And get rid of that. So what we're gonna have to do now is add some trucks. Let's have a quick look. No free trucks. Or horse-drawn carriages. I think we'll just put about 6 on those. I'm going to allocate you to whatever line that is. Okay. Okay, this is getting messy. It's the alcohol line. Don't need that. Okay, let's just like. I'll just call this sell all. I can actually find it, and then we're just going to get back over to here to our truck stop, and we're going to allocate you to sell all. I mean, do we have to sell silver spoons and I mean, we can divert the export line. Where's the export line? 9th Street is down here, isn't it? Yeah. So we remove 9th Street. Yeah, line contains few. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to add you a station. And what that should do then is send the silver spoons going this way. And we won't be exporting that way anymore. I'm assuming the game will be able to adjust. If not, life will be a little bit embarrassing. I suppose what I could do, go into the line manager. Alcohol line. That's the line going that way, isn't it? So if I delete that line, can I delete the line? Nope, I don't want that. I want the alcohol line. Okay. Actually, again, alcohol line. Remove that. Add a station. Send everything that way. That's what I should have done in the first place, shouldn't it? So we're no longer sending alcohol into town. We're just sending everything up to there. Condition vehicle very poor. What on earth does that mean? Manage vehicle. And what have we got here? Details, condition very bad. Let's pull that in there. What on earth is condition? I'm going to have to look that up, I think. If any of you know. Running costs, well, we've been making lots of money from it. No idea what that is. I mean, it's not important because we're near the end of this scenario, I'd guess. Hopefully, because I was going to be overrunning on the video. I mean, apologies, it's a little bit messy. But I think in some ways, one of the weaknesses of doing these missions is that the actual, how can you explain it? The tutorial is a little bit weak in some areas. I suppose really and truthfully what I should be doing is trying to read a little bit about what's actually going on. I mean, you guys actually delivering stuff. Yeah, I mean, you're all delivering stuff, even if you're queuing up. Probably got way too many trucks coming up here now. But we're pushing forward with that. Okay, let's just have a look here. Condition, very bad. Very bad, very bad, very bad. Good, mediocre, good. But they're still making a profit, even if they're very bad. Search for vehicles. Emissions, 79. Let's have a look at the... Okay, this is good. Build bridges. So that our area is growing. Which is very good, very good. It obviously relates to track. There's quite a lot of private transport coming up here, but we've got a fair amount of public transport flowing around there. Commercial supply, good. Transport, this is good. Industrial supply. Station layers, we're obviously going to need to work more on that in the future. Stream traffic layer, very good. What we got here? Emissions layers, emission move cursor. So we've obviously polluted the city a little bit. And what we got here? Icon. Okay. We take. You can switch things off and on. Never noticed that before. Oh well. We're all learning about the game. Right, we're up to 57, 58. Still got plenty of people travelling up here, so they must like going up to the top there. Still not sure about this maintenance here. Station statistics. Maintenance. Industry statistics. Wow. This is one of the things that put me off from the original Transport Fever, is all these statistics. And I must admit, well, I suppose we've messed things up a little bit now because we've actually changed the route. Vehicle statistics. Actually, let's have a look at the finances. So we're turning a little bit of a profit. 89, what are we on now? Yeah, November the 13th. 4th to the 6th. So we're in the third quarter and we're actually making money. I suppose where it says investments, that's the money we're actually spending on vehicles. So we've been making a fairly steady profit all the way through, and we got no loans. I presume loan interest would be very high. I mean, the rail's made a fairly steady profit. I mean, the rail has been making a profit all the way through. Okay, why have we suddenly lost money on the railway? I presume that must be something like track maintenance or expenditure or something, or buying cargo or something. There we are.
See to it that no one notices you're ever here.
Okay.
It's the only way to enable more advanced generations to venture a completely new start in the future.
Is that a race or trade? Okay. What am I supposed to do then? Can we just delete the lines? Let's start with vehicles online, so we can't delete the lines until we've got rid of the vehicles. Not sure we should be deleting everything in town, but is a little bit ballistic, but right, let's delete the train station. When I'm not sure if I meant to destroy the rest of the town or just my infrastructure, but I'll just keep destroying everything here. I suppose in some ways what they're doing is just showing you that you can take out anything you want. In some ways it's a little bit akin to kind of destroying everything in City Skylines at the end of a major city build by unleashing disasters on them. I suppose we can't delete the we can't delete the key assets, which is understandable because the last thing you want is someone actually doing this by accident. Just keep deleting. I mean, I don't know. It was quite a nice little scenario to play, actually. Certainly learned a lot about the way the transport networks. Not happy with the trams. Certainly going to need to learn a little bit about why vehicles went very poor. I certainly need to look into that. Why can't I? Can't delete that. Well, I actually got to destroy the town, have I? Okay. Oh well. So all I had to do was go in and actually destroy the town.
Never to be seen again. You did your best, but the time wasn't ripe for your path-breaking ideas. What a pity. May the children of the future encounter more fertile conditions for establishing the free and fair of the future.
Okay, that's it for this mission. I must admit, I found that very interesting because that was the first real freestyle mission where I had to make my own choices between trains and trucks. And I think I learned quite a lot about it. And of course, I've made quite a few mistakes, especially with vehicle management. Certainly going to need to do a little bit more work on that. And again, as I've already previously said, if any of you actually know what that vehicle condition element is, feel free to chuck it in the comments. I mean, I will go off and look it up somewhere if I can find it. Maybe I'll go and take a look at some of the experts playing, like Colonel Failure or someone like that, and see how they're actually managing that. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.